the craziness that we're seeing come out of Washington, D.C. is just unconscionable. And that is why we need to make sure that we put the right people in the leadership positions in Washington, D.C. I had the privilege of working for the greatest governor this state has ever had. Please welcome the 56th governor and our next senator, Eric Greitens.
Well, guys, thanks very much for coming out and joining us today. You look at all of the madness that's been achieved by the left, starting back last summer with their defund the police protests and all of these attacks on police officers all over the country. Everybody just saw Biden's absolute incompetence in Afghanistan. Everyone has the constitutional right to freedom of speech. Everyone has a constitutional right to freedom of assembly and to protest. And if you are out exercising your constitutional rights, what you will find is that our law enforcement officers are out there protecting you and protecting those rights. Throwing a brick through a window is not free speech, and if you do it, you're going to be arrested. You think about everything that's happened with COVID tyranny. You think about the madness of critical race theory. All of these things, and what's happened right now is that because of all of that, right, they have patriots and conservatives in despair. But when people stand up and they come together and they decide that they're going to stand up for their God-given constitutional liberties, and they decide that they're going to share the truth from neighbor to neighbor, that we are ready to fight, this scares the left. Our founding fathers built these liberties into the Constitution and made clear that these liberties do not come to us from the government, they come to us from God. And what I would ask of you is that you set that example of courage, that you let people know that you are stepping up. Okay? We can't control what the left does, but we can control what we do. That's fantastic. There we go.
Thank you, Eric, for everything.